This is Gustav, a hopeful man whose dream is to see Lumiere break free from the oppressive shadow of the monolith. Every year, on the anniversary of an event known as the Fracture, the number etched on the monolith descends until it finally reaches 0. On this day, everyone whose age matches or exceeds the new number will disappear into a cloud of flowers. The last year of Gustav's life begins today. His only goal is to prepare his expedition as best he can to see it through to the very end. Gustav is heralded as one of the most talented inventors in Lumiere, and he has developed a revolutionary piece of technology for his expedition and for those who come after: the Lumina Converter. It is the greatest device in the history of Lumiere's expeditions and will significantly boost the survivability of all expeditions making the journey to defeat the Paintress. With it, they can convert their standard pictos into passive buffs and effects called Lumina that each expeditioner can take full advantage of. The Converter is their sole advantage over every expedition that came before. But what would happen if the Lumina Converter was destroyed in the attack on the beach before they ever got a chance to use it? Can you beat Expedition 33 with no pictos and no Lumina? The short answer is yes. Let's just get that out of the way. As long as you learn the attack patterns of the enemies, you can always whittle down their health by dodging or parrying for counterattacks. With this challenge, there are some bosses that are not worth the effort to beat, because after fighting them for several hours with almost no breaks and perfect parrying, the reward is a picto that we can't even use. Let's go over the ground rules for this challenge. There's literally only one. No pictos can be equipped to any character ever. It's literally that simple. No character can ever equip a picto for any reason. This does, however, come with some important side effects. The only buffs come from specific weapon enhancements that happen at levels 4, 10, and 20 for the weapons, or from buffs applied during combat, like Rush, Shell, or Powerful. The only stat boosts come from leveling up. No pictos being equipped means that their Lumina can never be learnt or applied. Lastly, and most importantly, Painted Power is strictly forbidden because it is a picto, so there will always be a 9,999 damage cap. Multi-hit attacks will work better than any single hit attack ever could. Powerhouse attacks like Gommage or Stendhal are entirely useless, since something as simple as Gustav's very first attack can outdamage them very quickly. The more hits an attack does, the better the attack is. Let's jump into the run and see how this plays out. Look at that. We got a useless item.
We did it, Gustav. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
His invention's broken. It doesn't work. Ignore this. It doesn't actually do anything. They discover here that it is actually broken, and that all of their hopes and dreams are gone.
It really works.
Because it doesn't work. She's delusional right now. Ignore what she just said.
We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
There isn't much to go over for this part of the run. Aside from a few instances where we find some pictos that we can't use, the amount of damage we're capable of doing and the amount of health we have is pretty minimal regardless. There is some overpowered gear that we can't use, so we will still be very squishy towards the end of Act 1, and we can likely be one-shot by some of the tougher boss enemies. All of the required bosses in Act 1 are very weak as well, so I won't struggle with them any more than I normally would with a full Picto and Lumina loadout. Let's look at some of the boss fights and see what I'm up against. We might have our first expedition failed here.
Lightning, strike!
For those who come after.
Okay, well, I thought I was going to have to do that a couple times, but defeated a boss without taking any damage. How about that?
Leo!
Fall back!
Putain de merde.
Ow. There we go. Shoot the weak spot? Yes, I can.
Get ready.
Ow. Ow. I am, only a few points away from being... I can't even use it. I should be able to kill it with the overcharge. With Gustav's next attack.
Building up chroma.
Never mind. Okay, can't do anything now.
For those who come after.
And there we go. We beat the first required boss.
Paintress must fall!
Cool guys, don't look at explosions.
Danger! Brace yourself.
Take him down.
Okay. Goblu. Alright, there's the first one. Expedition failed.
Lightning, strike!
Flames on me.
those who come up.
Damage.
Precise strike. Blades on me.
Bye-bye.
Well, look out!
Ow.
Parry it.
Powerful. On everybody. Burn. Swift stride. Cool. Okay, I think it counters if I attack it, so we'll have to see.
Let us stay now.
It does not. Some AP back.
Finesse and precision.
Oh. Okay. I managed to stun him, but it didn't matter. He just got stunned immediately. Dogs. Okay, that will break him. Hopefully, Lune doesn't die
those who
from
come up.
burn. Very close to doing so.
A brilliant light.
Her back, she's got full AP. Swift stride. Gustav and Lune are going to die because of
Let's push
burn. Yep.
forward.
So that's fine.
Finesse and precision.
Oh.
Ready to parry.
This counter should kill him. Not quite,
Finesse and
but
grace.
almost. This will.
Precise strike.
We will use Sciel to fight Sciel, because I know she gets a really good weapon. I think it starts her in Virtuous Stance, so we can bypass some of the setup required. Sciel's gonna fight. She needs some more experience to level up anyways, so let Sciel fight.
Let's dance. Let's spill some ink.
Sound cues in this game are very
Let's
helpful.
dance. From fire.
Ow! Okay. Oh, crap. I don't get to redo it, which means I don't get her weapon. This is gonna take a while. Because Golgra is not easy. Exactly. This is gonna take more than a few tries, that's for sure. That's the fun thing about this game, is that it's very addicting. That parry sound is just satisfying. At this point, I just want to see if I can get to my turn at least once. I'd be really happy with a critical right now. Critical, please. Please. There we go. Critical hit. Now we can do this. Get into virtuous stance.
Ready to carry.
And now we can do good damage. Barely. I have depleted some of her health at least. Alright. I think that's the last attempt on Golgra for now. We'll come back to her later because we're not beating her right now. There's no way. Not until we get to a point where we're doing consistently 9,999 damage with every attack, and when it is our turn, we can hit multiple times.
Get out of my way!
Jeez, tu pochino ma parino.
No. It's just it's the password.
Rico femicola, gor granda mare bombino, passwordito. Gomiku rapito sava.
Look, I am very sorry. It's just that Golgra told us that's the password, and
Come on, it's a gestural. He'll have forgotten in about a minute.
I'm sorry.
The sad thing is that he never forgets. He comments about how rude humans are later. There he is. The big jolly marshmallow.
Mes amis.
Hey, bonjour mon ami. Sciel?
What? I don't know. He seems nice.
But Florrie was stolen by my arch nemesis. The one whose every step shakes the foundation of the world. The one known as Francois.
Okay.
Eveque is
Let me
just
guess.
great.
Francois
He's
is
the
located
best.
deep in Nevron-infested territory, right?
Oh no. He's right next door. Over there.
Oh.
Every day with Eveque is wee. Every day without Eveque is woo.
Humans! Well, over my dead body! Rah!
This should kill him. Or not kill him, but, you know, win the fight, at least.
I need to sleep.
We got a useless item. So I don't have too much trouble with this one.
Perfect to seal.
Need Sciel, of course.
I'll do it. I'm ready.
This thing loves attacking with Sciel. Crushing combo. Nice. Some more burn on you.
Not today.
Well, bye-bye, Sciel. Damn it. Alright, come on, my elf. Don't fail me now. Almost there.
Finesse and precision.
Finally. Oh my god, Jesus. Oh, that took forever. Jesus, 137,000 damage. And the most damage that I was ever able to do in a single hit was 3,200. That's what the rest of the game is going to look like. That was rough. I'm so happy I got through that without the pictos and the luminas being able to actually buff our damage and buff our status effects and everything. You know, like, I can't use that because that's, you know, that's the point of the challenge run, right? We don't get to equip those, so that picto is effectively useless. It seems it was always good. I don't know, looks like the frame rate's good. Cool. Powerful.
Let me help.
Swift stride. Yes, attack her because she will hit hard. Damn. I've missed that third one every time for the last 3 times. Get burned again.
Take him down.
Max damage. Okay. At least she's not going to be dizzy. Rebirth. Charge.
For those who come off.
This might break him. Does. Swift stride. Okay. This will give me max damage roll on... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. So that way I still have Virtuous Stance going to the next phase. Burn. Overcharge. Rock slide. Damn it. We can do this. Max damage. Oh, that wasn't max damage. Okay. Right, because the mark was gone. You do this now. There we go. Okay. Shape of Life is good. Pictos is not necessary.
For those who come after. Right?
Poor Gustav. He didn't deserve that. Just use a revive tent on him. Each character can equip up to 0 pictos. Things start to get a little more difficult in Act 2. Bosses are getting tougher and more complex, and now a large portion of enemies can take out most, if not all of my health with a single hit. Most playthroughs by now can pretty easily hit the damage cap, while I'm still struggling to. My defense is low and my speed is giving the enemies a lot more turns than me. The required bosses still have low enough health that the fights don't take too long, but one mistake can be difficult to recover from. My lack of stat increases and passive effects is really starting to show at this point. Let's see how challenging some of these bosses are getting. That guy right there. We can't get her into Virtuous Stance because if we put Burn on him, he's going to absorb it and get all of his health back. We can do Phantom Stars now. This will do increased damage right now. So we'll do this. We'll use the to revive Mael. Let's go. Use this. And maybe Mael could use Pierce afterwards if she gets her turn. Is she get a turn? Not yet.
Danger! Danger!
And dodge.
Take cover!
So that way she can do her Pierce here.
Here we go.
That much damage. He's broken now.
Okay. Careful, Verso.
I'm surprised that that parry from Mael worked. Because I was not expecting that to work. Okay, so we got useless item, Chroma Catalyst, and we got a weapon.
Are you hurt?
Fine. Thanks.
Ready?
Switch stride. Get that vertical stance.
I'm ready.
Stars. Yes. Switch stride.
Ready to parry.
That's good. There we go. That was good. Max damage. Let's do this.
Finesse and precision.
Right. We'll do this again.
Finesse and precision.
We'll do this now.
Strike.
Alright. Missed. Alright. That's fine. Sciel should be able to take him out the rest of the way. Damn! Immediately do this. Although it's not going to matter at all. Do this again. Kill. Cool. Good XP. Just let me retry the battle.
Okay.
Forced us to respond. She won't help you this time.
Glaze. On me.
Here we go.
Get some more burn. She attacks the one person that can actually use his skill to
Let's
revive
dance.
people.
Impressed.
Cool.
Finesse and precision. Please survive.
Revive Lune.
Can't leave us yet.
Brace yourself.
Oh, that's so... No. Screw you.
You can't escape.
Rest.
Ready to parry.
Bring it on.
Brace yourselves.
Everybody gets exhausted anyways.
Ready to parry.
Get broken. Nerd. 5 Lune.
Okay. This ends now. Lightning dance.
parry that first one because the counter is not reliant upon parrying it. But there we go. Renoir is done.
Ready to pack.
On
The dance.
maybe. Oh no, I was gonna say I could use the 7-hit combo. I'm not on the right mask right now. I need to be on the balanced mask for that.
The dance.
Yeah, just keep doing short combos. Short combos are easy. Cool. Max damage roll. Attacks Verso 2 more times, I might be able to do it.
Eyes up, Verso.
Can I get S rank, please?
Touch that.
Almost. There we go. Finally.
Not impressed.
Damn it.
On me. On me.
I love it when exhaust actually doesn't work. It's
On me.
like, in all seriousness, it's great when that happens because then I just get AP back anyways. That was stupid. Because now this thing's gonna exhaust Sciel. Now she doesn't get any AP back. So the only way to hurt Sorrowful Chapelier is... Well, that's not how you do it.
Cover. Brace yourselves. I'm ready.
Get the counter. There we go. Should be dead. Not quite, but almost. There we go.
Lightning dance.
Do something I can counter. There we go. That could have ended very poorly there at the end.
Incoming.
Got another attack. I think his combos are exactly the same.
go.
On me. Glaze. On me.
Target mark.
This is definitely the easiest of the three, especially since this thing doesn't have any differences in its combos from the regular Boucheclier. Sierra. I'm not going to get to Sirene this evening. I wanted to. I thought that this was going to take me 30 minutes at most, but no. I'm not getting to Sirene this evening. Like I wanted to.
Danger!
Let's dance. On fire.
I'm not going to destroy this mask.
Here we go.
It's easy to read, it's easy to parry, and it gives me 4 AP per hit. So we'll leave that mask alone. This mask we can certainly destroy. Nice. Max damage crit.
Here we go. Careful now.
Still has the anxiety mask. Probably next. There we go. Now with the anxiety mask. But he's got another attack after this. Well, that puts Verso down to about a quarter health, which is fine. Less health he has, the better, because then he
For now.
can do more damage with Berserk Slash. Just gotta keep him alive.
Here we go.
He should still have the blue one.
Target mark.
This should put him at S rank. There we go. He's at S rank.
Let's have some fun.
Shield. Turn. For natural stance.
Blades shine.
This stays in virtual stance. That's good. In this fight. That's the end of that one. Now we gotta go back to the Mask Keeper. And fail every freaking thing that he throws at me. Every single time I get hit by the last one. I don't understand.
Finesse. Precision.
Why do I always get hit with the last one?
I've got this. Let's try it. I've got this. Dance.
Had this pitiful damage.
Time to bleed. Like it.
Finally.
You're fit to see.
I'm not excited about this one. This may do it. Oh my god. Finally. Sweet Jesus, that took almost 2 frickin' hours. That was ridiculous. I'm so glad that that's over.
We did it.
No, wait.
We all need masks.
I love that the masks just hit Monoco in the face and he doesn't care.
This mask can't hurt me. Because it is me.
Okay. What happened?
Axe on down. Let's bring this to the Curator.
Vice versa, wasn't it? Renoir.
I feel like I remember this area not being quite as much of a challenge as the other area, even though the game tells you that the other area, Visage, is not as much of a challenge as this one is. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe Sirene's going to take me another 2 hours to beat.
Is she the Axon?
I certainly hope not.
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
It's so...
Lune? What's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder.
A couple more tries and then we'll just move on. If I don't beat him.
Danger! No margin for error. Lightning dance!
Lightning Dance is always going to do a lot more than Mayhem, though. Mayhem is good, but it's not the best.
So be it.
Just swiping. Do like 40,000 plus damage with that combo, so great when he does that. This might actually break him.
Precision!
No, not quite.
No margin for error.
Almost there, but not quite. You know what? We'll do Mayhem. It's weak to light, and there's 3 places. There we go. And a broken. How about that? Did the curse reset when he breaks? Yep, curse resets when he gets broken. Burn. There we go. Tisseur. Yeah, we can't use the picto, but maybe the weapon. There we go. Now we get first strike on him too. So hopefully I don't have to deal with him attacking first.
Brace yourselves.
He doesn't. Now we should do quite a bit more damage. Because we're not stuck with attacks and weapons that he's resistant to.
The storm is coming.
And this is now cheaper. Ice damage. Look at that. So we're just going to do this the entire time. That does a lot more damage than marking the card and Card Weaver does. That's much better damage. Too early. This actually I should be able to do Card Weaver and then Scavenger. She gets another AP at the beginning of the turn. There we go. Look at that. And this will do slightly more damage. Baby's healed. Sciel can break him. How about that? so I wanted it to eat. This should do very good damage. Indeed. Alright. Don't fail me now.
Monoco, get ready.
I would have missed that if I tried to parry it.
I've got this.
This actually should do good damage as well. Yeah. There we go. Good. That was a little... That was dicey. This is definitely going to take a couple tries at least. I am not going to first try her. I can guarantee that.
Careful now. Take this.
Dodge! Careful, Sciel.
Too early. Okay, finally getting a little bit consistent with that. Get Grand Ballet before she has a chance to attack again. Grand Ballet. Although, I think I'll get a series of attacks before Grand Ballet goes off.
The dance begins.
Yes. Good. We're gonna do Sword Ballet, so we
This
can
will
get
hurt.
and do a ton of damage. Lightning Dance.
Lightning
Damage. Also 30k damage. Sealed Fate.
Okay.
Alright. We're gonna dodge these. Cool. If I had parried, one of those would have failed. Those are going to do, but this should do another AP. So I can do this. I'm lacked. Okay. This might... I probably am not going to make it through this. Jumps and dodges. I'm gonna try parrying right now. Okay. That's not good. Okay. You know what? This is fine. Monoco and Verso will kill her.
Foolish.
This again? Really? I think that's it.
I got this.
There we go. Finally. Sweet Jesus.
If saving you means losing you, then so be it.
Damn, I like Ben Starr as a voice actor, but Andy Serkis did a phenomenal job here. He should have been nominated.
We only need to incapacitate him.
We'll find a way to kill him.
Brutal. This song is a frickin' banger.
So little for us.
Jesus, it's hard to focus on that with that thing in the background.
This will hurt.
Take me all you want as long as you're alive to do it.
Too early on that last one. Damn it. Let's revive her.
Do you remember what it was like?
Thank you. Ow. Oh, my or not. Lune was still alive. Okay, we are going to not send in the reserve team right now.
So little for us.
Ow. Ow. Not how I wanted that to start, dude.
Here we go. A heart. We need each other. As long as you're alive to do it.
I'm thinking I should put the burn attack back onto Lune, or not Lune, Mael, because I'm actively avoiding last chance every chance I get.
What it was like before. Don't turn away from us.
Damn it.
So much potential.
Yeah, so much potential, and we're going to use it to attack rather than revive right now. Okay, yeah, that does more damage than Crystal Crush. Crystal Crush does more break damage. Let's just revive Verso right now.
You can't leave us yet.
Okay, should collapse. Yeah. There we go. Now we have full health on everybody.
Deserves more.
We used 2 revives. That's fine. We have full health. It's not like it matters how much health we have. This thing still one-shots us. It does this. So we cannot let it hit us. Ow. Case in point. for now, we are going to explicitly dodge the lion. Just for now. We need to revive Lune. Burning.
Watch out, my elf.
Ready to carry.
This one we have to counter because it's gradient. But it's easy enough to do. As soon as he jumps in the air, rest counter. Yeah, I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on that one. I don't think I'm hitting Mael in Burgeon's stance through burn.
Here we go.
This will hurt.
Well, now in this case, Crusted Crush is definitely going to do more damage than Lightning Dance.
Let's shake the earth.
On me.
Damn it! Tried dodging the last one.
Your turn to dance.
That was lucky. Every time I see dodge instead of perfect, where I actually do dodge.
Look out. Lady Luxembourg.
It says it does more damage to stun targets, but it already does like max damage, so I think it would be wasteful to use that. So I'm gonna use, yeah, we'll use the black punches. Actually, that should be it right there. Maybe. Never mind. Oh, okay. Alright, Sciel, it's up to you. Ooh, that should be it right there. Perfect. Whew. I wasn't expecting to do that tonight. High risk, high reward.
How cruel of your father to use you like this.
Not today.
Coming.
Brace yourselves.
Do you
Just try it.
understand what
Radiant
you've
attack, and then she's gonna do her chroma waves.
done?
chroma waves. There we go. Okay. Lune applies burn.
Maximum damage.
Verso takes a pot shot. Then he does Light Holder to get up to S rank. Here we go. She applies buffs. And then she scatters her chroma.
You can't betray Verso like this.
And now she does more Void Meteors.
Not today. It's locked on you.
Careful, Verso.
Not today. Try.
She's gonna do Rocks from the Monolith after this. And then probably scatter chroma or Void Meteors. Right, here comes Rocks from the Monolith, yep. Too early. Scattering chroma, yep, there it is. Too early. Let's just get some foretell on her. Get him up to A rank. I actually don't know what she's going to do after this. She hasn't done chroma waves in a while, so she might do that. There we go. Okay, then Lune can now do her Revitalize with the added benefit of adding regen on everybody. She can apply debuffs. And then she can rebuff everybody. We need to stop getting debuffed. Light Holder again. Get back up to A or S rank. Do Crustle Crush. Do Seal Fate.
Your fate is sealed.
Here we go. Okay, this time we can do this for S rank, and then this will break her. And we save 2 AP in the whole process. Now can you let me dance?
Danger! Brace yourselves.
It's locked on me.
You can reapply debuffs.
Am I now?
Reapply buffs. She's still got one more turn with high damage. Light Holder again. Doesn't have enough AP for Phantom Stars.
Ready to evade. Let's shake the earth.
Okay. Phase 2.
Renoir can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way. Tell your father I don't need him to look out for me. Is Versa still alive?
Ow. Lune might not survive getting burned. She can do Revitalize if she does, though. She's got 4 stacks, though, so I don't know if she'll survive. If she doesn't, then Sciel can revive her.
Careful.
Arrogant man. I taught him to paint. And he seeks to use my creations against me.
In fact, I might just have Sciel revive her and then have Lune do Lightning Dance if she doesn't die from burn. Okay. I was really worried that I was going to get hit there. Okay. So she's going to do Lightning Dance.
And now he's
She'll die anyway, so I might as well try and parry it.
Lune, attention.
Nice. That was good. Move up, everybody.
Careful now.
Tell your father I don't need
Actually, I'm
him
gonna
to
use the
look
healing
up to
tint
me.
first, so get him to give Lune some of her health back instead of reviving her. Because I don't want her to lose the buffs that she was just given.
Let's have some fun.
Give her a healing tint. There we go.
So much potential.
Yep. Put some break damage on you. You are almost ready to be broken.
I'm not crazy. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, that's a lot of debuffs. Let's fix that.
That's lucky.
Let's shoot those two, and then... Oh good, that did take off some shields. Let's take off the rest of the shields. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I need to shoot one of these at least.
Lightning dance.
I've comboed this before. Damn. She's probably gonna die from burn. No, okay, good. She'll probably get afflicted with burn after doing this, but I would rather get the debuffs on there. And it broke her. Okay. Renee no longer has burn. She can revive Sciel. This will do good damage.
Let's push forward.
You can not revive Sciel. Okay. No, we can use a healing tint. I think this is the one. Let's not get too excited though. Last time I did that, I got humbled. There it is. Jesus. Finally. After 6 total hours. 4.5 hours on Saturday night. And an hour and a half here. Finally. 6 hours it took to get through that. Her third phase is, it's not a thing. You still have to attack her, but she can't kill you. Game's only going to get harder from here, though. Because the game kind of expects you to use painted power after this, and we don't get that opportunity. Because our Lumina Converter is broken. We can't use Pictos or Lumina. So we are still capped at 9,999 damage. Damage can exceed 9,999. It's too bad we can't use it. What a shame. She has over 1,000,000 health. After a long and grueling Paintress fight, I have finally reached the pinnacle of the challenge. I'll let Stream Me explain why this part of the challenge is going to be so difficult. This is why Act 3 is going to be much harder than the rest of the game, because the power to deal more than 9,999 damage is an equipable picto, which we're not using. If this was just a thing that disappeared in Act 3, then it wouldn't be a problem. But the fact that it is a picto means that we cannot equip it on anybody. We can't put it here. The Lumina Converter is broken, so we can't use pictos or luminas. No pictos means no painted power. No painted power means no more than 10k damage unless we hit specific weak points on specific enemies. Technically, Act 3 is the shortest and easiest part of the game, but that's assuming that I'm just going to rush straight to Renoir and end the game as soon as possible. That is the whole point of the challenge, right? Can you beat Expedition 33 with no pictos and lumina? Yeah, beating Renoir would absolutely satisfy that challenge. But that's not what I'm here for right now. Act 3 opens up the entire continent, and now we have access to every location, enemy, and super boss that exists in the game. It would be a discredit to the challenge run itself to not attempt fighting these bosses. But here's why it will be the longest and most challenging part of the run. Every enemy one-shots me. There are few exceptions to this. My stats are pitiful at this point, and most common enemies now have several turns before I get a chance to do anything. Every encounter requires perfect parries the whole way through to avoid missing out on dealing any damage. My only boon is that some of my weapons are able to get their final passive effect applied to them, which can lead to some pretty awesome damage even with the strict damage cap. Though these damage bursts do require some setup, which can take several turns that I may not get. There are times when I have to weigh my options between dealing heavy damage versus reviving a lost party member so I can last a little bit longer. Fights can now easily take more than 30 minutes from start to finish on just a successful attempt, not including the time learning their attacks and repeatedly failing. Let's check how challenging some of these bosses and areas can really be.
Danger!
This might take a while.
I'll do it.
This will get me up to S rank. You can revive Sciel. Okay.
Lightning dance!
Don't think Verso's going to be able to do his Endbringer. Let's do Twilight Dance on you.
Stars judged you.
Sealed Fate might still be better for overall damage, because it does 6 or 7 hits, I think. See, if I do Revitalization, it's not going to actually do anything, but it'll give me another stain another light stain, which I can then use on her next turn to do Elemental Genesis. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because I want to see how Elemental Genesis is actually going to do for her. I know it does damage for random elements, so chances are it's probably going to hit them with, like, 4 fire attacks. Let's do this. And then do this. This should do 6 max damage hits. Yep, 60k damage. And now we can try Elemental Genesis. And let's see. Uh-huh. We're at least 2 in there. But it hit both of them. Another clone. Could do Wildfire. Why not? Wrong button. It was a very long fight. Man, they have a ton of turns. They're both stunned. Let's see. Twilight Dance, that should do about 40k. Sealed Fate, I know it's capable of doing more than that, but I don't think it's going to do more than that right now, so let's just do this one.
Luna, careful.
Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is kill the clone before I do the teacher, because then she's going to produce another one, which is going to take a really long time to get rid of.
Your existence.
So, kind of have to parry that one. Hopefully it doesn't kill her. But we are going to dodge the next ones until the teacher is dead.
Take your shots.
There we go. Now I don't have to worry about it. And you're dead. Cool. Yep, that's all we got. 20-minute fight. 2 million health. Twice as much, almost, as the Paintress. Took several minutes longer. Okay, what's over here? Paint cages. Hello? Really? Dude, what are you doing? Okay, I guess we're fighting this guy.
Look out.
Wasn't expecting him to follow me all the way out here. That was weird.
Look out.
It's like his only 2 attacks that he does for this entire time. He's got a ton of health. So it takes a long time, and it's tedious to get through it. And it doesn't even matter if we cure the blight, because he hits for harder than we have health, so we would die anyways. Medium lightning damage. Still lightning damage, so hopefully good damage. Not bad at all. This will do 6 max, no, not max damage, but close enough to it. Yep. Twilight. We can do Sealed Fate. Do good damage with this. Nice. Okay. We did about 57,000 damage last time, so let's see how much this is. I'll shoot him 4 times. And then do Phantom Stars. I don't actually know. I didn't see how much it was for the 4 pot shots I took. Because I think it was like 1,700 damage each. So, roughly about the same. Maybe a little bit less for Phantom Stars. With the additional pot shots. So, we'll just keep doing Endbringer. Love it when that one does good damage. Let's do this. That'll break him. Okay. And then, yeah, I might as well put some Foretell on you. Okay, stars. This might actually finish you. There we go. Didn't even want to fight him. But we did anyways, because he chased me out of the cave. He gave me 500,000 XP though. See, like, we're nowhere near where he was supposed to be.
It likes you.
Ow. Alright. Chevalier piercing. So I can do 4 shots. He's dizzy too. Move. Your big head's in the way. This might take a while. Alright. Ow. Okay, so we tried shooting the tail. Shooting the tail is actually just stupid. Because it does not accomplish anything. It just makes the timing on 3 tail swipes harder than the timing on 7. Because I don't even hear a sound cue for the first swipe, it just comes out of nowhere. I can actually parry that one. There we go. Can we not do elemental earth, please? Got 3 of them. Okay, it's gonna eat my L. And heal a bunch. Then it's gonna do another one.
It likes you.
This one we can parry. Okay.
Not looking good.
Now we're going to do Tree of Life to heal both of us. And no quick time limit for that. And then we're going to do Revitalization to get us the rest of the way there. Okay, dodge. Almost perfect. Elemental Genesis.
Meet your reckoning.
Nice. Mostly burn. We're going to dodge these because I want Monoco to use Stalact Punches to fill the break bar on him. Because he should break next turn and possibly spit out my L. I just gotta make sure that Lune does not die before then. Okay. Alright. Spit out my L, please. It did not spit out my L. Ow. Okay, she's stunned, so... that means that she's dead. Oh. I got hit again. Did I? Oh, you know what? Nope, I did get hit again. I don't know how I got hit again. Sciel can immediately go in and apply debuffs. Indeed. Apply debuffs. And now, apply all sets. He's gonna enrage soon. Probably right here. Yep. Okay, now he gets a gradient at the end of this. And he's got like 4 attacks before I even get an opportunity.
I'm waiting.
What can he do? This thing's almost freaking dead. Oh, oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is this? What the hell is this? Jesus, that was... that took for frickin' ever. Finally. We did get to our second phase pretty quickly, though.
Careful now.
This will get him up to A rank. Let's see. Ruler Bash did, I think, about 8,000 per hit. How much is this gonna do? 7,000 per hit, so it's weaker.
End of the line. Watch out.
It'd be great if she just keeps doing that because it's so easy to bury. Cast her mask again, so Ruler Bash. Yes, this does 1,200 more damage per hit than the other one does. Okay, yep. Do Angel's Eyes. Get your free revive. And then just do Phantom Stars. For good damage. Look at that. Alright.
Not impressed.
Okay. 18k damage. Actually 20k damage.
Get ready.
Yep, just keep doing that. Makes it even easier. Okay. It's a combination of her impressive combo and fast combo from her first phase. Okay, now her fast combo is just her swift combo with another attack at the end. I don't know this one. It's just her fast combo with 3 other hits at the end of it, but I don't know what those hits are. I don't know the timing for them. Okay, I think that's it. We have effectively won. Can't do anything with him. I can do this. Break her. Okay, that's the end of the fight because I'm not actually doing any more damage. Oh, never mind. There we go. That was the end of the fight. Cool. We beat Golgra. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight to Renoir's depths and work my way through there to get to the flag that will take me to Simon. Can stick it out with the parries because I have a slightly more efficient damage strategy now. He's got this combo, a short combo, and the one where he throws a sword on the ground and punches you in the face. So far I've done a pretty good job of mastering those, and then do Lightning Dance. And then on her next turn, she can do big damage. Simon really needs to attack Lune so she can get some AP back. Please leave Verso alone. She can do the big damage. 110,000. Look at that. Okay, she is prepped once again for Lightning Dance. Sciel's gone. Attack Verso, please. He could use some AP. Verso's not getting off a good attack. Not this round. He can revive Lune, though. Twice in one fight, being able to use a revive tent, that's super rare. Guess we're doing Elemental Genesis this time, that's fine. We might actually breach 50% here. And I can finally see what his long combo looks like. I do not remember what it looks like, though. Here it is. Okay, he revives. We made it to 50%. We actually made it to 50% of Simon's health. Okay, we gotta dodge this. I missed. He revives again, but I don't have Radiant Charges right now, so if he dies another time, that's it. Unless I can get 3 Radiant Charges before then. Never mind. Alright. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. That second swipe is the hardest one. You can't parry that, Mile. Shut the hell up. Dodging. Only missed one of them. This right now is just a learning opportunity for the long combo. Too early. Too early. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to stop the stream here, but I am going to stop fighting Simon here. I accomplished my arbitrary goal for now of at least getting Simon to phase 1.5 and seeing his long combo so I can get a feeling for it. Whew. Jesus, though. I did what I wanted to do. And I'm glad.
Your fate is sealed.
Preparing for a powerful blow, huh? What you gonna do? Alright. What's your powerful blow? Oh. So now we get to go fight the boss. Which I never did fight him properly, because the last time I fought him I was way overpowered and just hit him in like 2 shots and obliterated him. So now I actually get to fight him.
I'm waiting.
Alright.
It's locked on you.
Damn it. There we go. Now he's out and about.
Your existence ends now.
Lightning dance again. This will kill him. Good. That was annoying and stupid and obnoxious, and we got 3 resplendent Chroma Catalyst out of it. I need a tanky enemy to try it on.
Coming.
Take your shot.
Alright,
Time to end this.
let's see. We need to hold on to it for 1 turn. The Eveque only attacks once between now and then. 13 hits, physical damage. S rank, so he's going to do criticals. And Contorso means that he's going to do an extra lightning strike on top of every critical hit that he gets. So that's 13 hits, with additional hits for each one, 26 hits total. Let's see how much that does. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I missed one of the quick time events, but that did pretty good damage. Try this again.
Bring it on.
Missed another one again. Okay. 187,000 damage. With a damage cap. That's pretty insane. Cool. There we go. Ah, look at that. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. I don't think that I would have gotten any more damage from it if I actually did get the perfect quick time event timing on that, because the 3,000 damage was coming from something that it was resistant to, so maybe a different enemy would be better to try it on. I'm gonna go try it on the Chromatic Goblu, and I'm not expecting to beat it. I just want to see how much damage I can do to it. I think it's also weak to electricity, so this might actually do 250,000 damage in one go. Okay, it actually doesn't do max damage on that extra hit. So it's probably still only going to do 187,000. 3,383 is maybe some like arbitrary limit on the actual extra hit. Maybe I actually can't get it higher than that, but we'll see. Here we go. Yeah, 3,383 is the max, so that was about 174,000, which is still respectable. That's still pretty darn good, considering the damage cap of 10k. Being able to do that much damage in a single turn is pretty nice. Can I make it higher, though, if he's got debuffs on him? Might have an opportunity here. Strike. Apply debuffs.
Let's gamble.
Apply buffs. Alright, here we go. We'll see just how much Steel Strike can do.
Let's carve a path.
Damn. 185,000 with a damage cap of 10k. That's pretty good. It could be higher, though. Okay, now I don't care if I lose to Goblu or not. Goblu can do whatever he wants now. Alright, whatever. I think we can stop with Goblu now. I got what I wanted out of him. Thanks for the lag. Always appreciate a good lag spike. Luckily, the button input timing on those lag spikes is still the same. Okay. Dodge that. Okay. Still full health. We can do Virtuous Strike. And then Sword Ballet again. Yeah, if you just keep doing that, that would be great. Do something I can actually deal with that isn't Fleer Fury. And then we can do Sword Ballet again. Stay in defensive stance. And a couple more counters should do it. This is literally the perfect attack that she could do. Gives me all my AP back because we're in defensive stance, and there's a guaranteed counter at the end. Finally! That took way too long, and we finally did it without taking any damage too. Yeah, a 5-minute fight that took 2.5 hours.
Your turn to shine.
Okay, that can remove all your shields.
I'll do it.
Wow, he is tanky. Alright, here we go. Sealed Strike. Look at that damage. I really want that to be able to break 200k.
Lightning dance.
So much power.
Look at that, 3 high damage hits in a row.
Now's our chance.
Okay. Slow him down. Steel Strike. For nearly 180,000 damage. Nice. Okay. Grows flowers. That's a lot of flowers. I think the blue ones give him shields and the red ones increase his attack power, but he one-shots me anyway, so the red ones are not important at all. Gets only 3 shields, and he's got burn, and now he's only got 1 shield, so Luna will miss out on some damage, but not too much.
Lightning
She'll still do 100,000, I think. Oh, no, she actually got all of her damage. Never mind. You do this, get your free revive. Okay. 110,000 damage for free, right there. Okay, he's gonna regenerate those before I even get an opportunity to shoot them, I think. Only 5 shields, he's still got burn. And his next attack will remove all of his shields.
Why, yes, I love a dance.
Okay. Here we go. Slow him down.
feel the storm.
Ready to strike.
I almost missed that because I was scratching my arm. Monoco, you can shoot 2 flowers. And then do this. If Monoco's in Balanced Mask or Almighty Mask and he has enough AP to do it, then I'm going to make him do damage instead of shooting flowers. Because that's the ideal maneuver. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get those flowers because he's in the way. this. He'll generate 1 shield. Not a big deal. The burn will take it off anyways. We don't have enough to do Lightning Dance, so we'll just revive Monoco.
Filled with murderous rage.
Redirect that murderous rage to Goblu, please. Come on, Monoco. There we go. Nice. That took forever. 33-minute fight. Almost 5.8 million health. 3 Chroma Catalysts. 1 Recoat. 200 successful parries. And here we go. This is the guy that we want to see. Alright, so this guy is going to take a while, but at least he's going to be engaging. I don't know why I do first strike shot on him. It's not going to work. Alright. I like how this one's swords are red. So this might take a while. Even if I beat him, the last fight with him is going to take all frickin' night. Because I gotta parry this dude 1,000 times. Thank you for not dying. You should be able to do Lightning Dance on your next turn. No, guaranteed S rank. Okay, I don't want to sacrifice my ability to do max damage with Lune, so I'll quickly do this and revive her on Lune's next turn.
Lune, careful.
Assuming, of course, Lune gets the next turn, because we still have to make it through these next 3 attacks. Okay. Here comes Steeled Strike. Okay, you can finally do this. Get your free revive.
Cut him down.
Doing this strictly so that way I can get my setup for stains.
Bring it on.
Wow. Skip a whole bunch of frames there, why don't you? This should do max damage for close to it. Makes sense. You have got to be kidding me. Indeed. Alright. At least we have the perfect opportunity. Do this. And then revive Lune. Second use of a revive tent. Man, this is going to take a really long time. I feel like I've already been fighting him for like 15 minutes just this one fight. Okay.
Die next time.
Really trying here, Verso. You're not helping. You need to stop getting hit by that attack. Until we get another 3 Radiant Charges, we cannot afford to get hit by that attack again. That's probably just over 50% health. That is 50% health. I can no longer use revitalization for stain purposes. Okay, she needs to do Phantom Strike again to get the 3 out of 3 back. I definitely press X. Light holder.
Your existence
She can't do anything. She needs to be able to do Lightning Dance. She can't do it without 7 AP. God damn it. This is going to take a long time. We gotta really focus here. Cannot miss a single one. I do still have, I think, 1 or 2 revived hands left, but one or 2 is not enough.
foolish move.
Two shields to all allies. They might come in handy. You never know. They might come in real handy. Definitely came in handy there. That lag spike would have cost me Sciel. Add some more shields. Nice.
Time to lead.
The more free hits I can get, the better. He can again do Sanctuary on his next attack. I did not realize before that he has the ability to add shields, even though I've seen it there. I never actually bothered to use it, but shields for this war attrition like style of gameplay that we have to have now, they are a game changer. So we are almost there. We are so freaking close. Okay, I'm not going to do the shield thing this time because it's not necessary. We have, besides Monoco missing one, we have max shields.
I'd love a dance.
What we're going to do is debuff you. And then buff the both of us. I'm really curious to see how much health he has. I am fully expecting there to be 8 digits in his health. We are so close. I can see it. There is a light at the end of this tunnel. It has been a very long and treacherous tunnel. But there is a light at the end of it, and it is ending with this dude falling over and not getting back up. Okay, missed that. That's fine. I feel like in either Monoco's current turn or Sciel's next turn, this dude is going down. Finally. Oh my god. Sweet Jesus. $15 million health. That took almost an hour and 45 minutes. An hour and 39 minutes and 53 seconds. 1,300 parries. 15 million health. Phase 1 Simon has half that much. Not even half that much. I am so glad that that's over. And look at that. Highest damage. 9,999. That took over an hour and a half with no pictos. We lost our A team about 3/4 of the way through, and then managed to pull out a win because Monoco can add shields, which is an absolute game changer that I never realized until just now. That was absolutely brutal. I don't know if I can do that again. We only defeated 2 of the bosses that we need to defeat in order to get to Clea. Lampmaster, I'm pretty sure, is going to be just as, if not more, tanky than this guy. And the 3 Eveques, they are going to be a huge nuisance. Okay.
That's more like it.
Okay. We can do this. Put some shield on everybody. Good thing we had that shield.
Monoco, get
Verso can't do his attack though, because he got hit. Okay, here we go. How much damage is this gonna do? About 177,000. More shields, please. His health is definitely going down faster than the Duallists did. Maybe I can beat him, but I know that he's got a whole bag of tricks up his sleeve that he has not unleashed yet. I would need to revive him before I do that. I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, no. Okay, good. He does get shields. Lovely. He gets shields while he's dead. I do not know the timing for those last two punches.
Yes, I'd love a dance.
Those last two punches, the parry window for them is so far into the attack that it feels like it shouldn't even be, like, allowed.
Ready to parry.
As long as my shield generation outpaces his ability to remove them, then this is just an inevitable win at some point. There. Now everybody's full on shields. There is no reason to do Sanctuary again. Unless we lose shields. Oops. He was supposed to do Steeled Strike there.
Not impressed.
I'm really hesitant to use Steeled Strike here. I'm gonna do it, but I'm not confident that I'm gonna be able to parry his smash combo now that I'm contingent on not getting hit with it.
Your turn to dance.
Okay. Steel Strike is definitely not going to kill him, because we just missed out on it. I was worried about the wrong combo, apparently. Still do Endbringer. And there we go. 41 minutes. Lune's got a new weapon. Jesus. 6 million health. Not quite as much as Simon's First Ace. This one gave us more XP than Dualliste did, though. That doesn't make sense. How did we get more XP from an enemy that takes half the time to kill and has half the amount of health that it does? I like the red aesthetic that they have on them. It looks neat. Alright, here we go. I have no idea how much health this dude has, but hopefully we can tear him down. I'm not expecting to first try it, but in fact, I'd rather not send my B team out at all, because this is an opportunity for Monoco to get Lampmaster foot. Alright. Off to a great start with this fight, too. Okay, good. We can get Monoco to do some damage. Never mind. Was going to have Monoco do an attack, so that way I could get some damage off before reviving Verso, but guess we gotta learn some combos before we can actually do that.
Must exact revenge.
I really don't want to shoot out the lamps because it's a great way to get AP back, even if it's only 4 hits. Revive. Verso, here we go. I always get a little nervous with that attack.
Watch out.
Ready to evade.
The timing is always weird. Okay, so I'm not going to do Lightning Dance. I'm going to do Rebirth. I need to get Monoco back so he can do his Gradient Charge for shields on everybody. Okay, good. There we go. He also applies Regen to everybody. 70,000 damage. Well, 69,000. Alright. Sanctuary. Give everybody some shields. And we are just going to keep doing that until everybody's got full shields. Because as soon as we do that, if we can outpace the removal of the shields with the addition of the shields, then it's just a matter of time. As long as we can keep adding shields, we will not lose. Verso's the guy that we don't want it to hit. Yeah, this dude's nowhere near as tanky as the Dualliste is. That's good. Okay. This should get him past half health. Yep, there we go. She needs some AP. We are going to do Mighty Strike to put him in Almighty Mask, and then another Chapelier combo for 80,000 total damage. Look at that. And these fights become a lot less tense when there's shields on everybody. And that is a much better feeling. He's pretty close to dead at this point. I think on, yeah, because we can do Chapelier combo if we do this. Yeah, the health bar doesn't move anymore when it gets that close to them being dead, so this might actually kill him. Yep, there we go. Cool. That's great, because that's the same attack that killed the Dualliste. And yeah, the Dualliste had 3 times as much health as that. Okay.
Watch out. Your turn to dance. Watch out, my owl. Your turn to shine.
I'm going to use this because it costs more AP. The more AP I spend, the more gradient charge I get. Plus I don't have to worry about which one's invulnerable or not. You would already take max damage from doing that, but I'm going to do this anyways. Read a little bit easier. Let's make sure we keep these shields. Good. Frost one, you are gonna die right here. Please, just go away. Thank you. Monoco can already add more shields, that's good. Indeed. We are way overdue for this fight being over. Thunder Eveque, yes. Good. And he's broken, so he gets his turn skipped. Good. More shields. Didn't switch in vulnerabilities. This should do it. Please. Thank you. It's good.
Well, watch out. Your turn to dance. Bring it on.
Good. I needed some AP. Okay. Guess we're just doing this. You're almost dead. Person's turn should kill him. Here we go. Finally! Yeah, 45 minutes, total of about 4 million health. 20% no damage because I only got hit with shields. I like that very much. But there she is. We officially have access to both of the main super bosses, Clea and Simon. Clea, I think, is going to be more tedious, because if I get hit at all, including if I have shields, she will heal for everything. That's going to be a real pain.
It likes you.
Okay, there goes Luna. Oh, she heals for 1,000,000 health. Alright. Okay. This is fine. We just need to learn her combos. Yeah, that health bar's not moving.
Danger.
Oh, really? Your existence ends
Didn't move her health bar very much.
Bring it on.
Of course, I would need to do that about 100 times if I want to take down her health bar all the way. So, not exactly ideal.
Your existence ends
Get another steeled strike off. We still don't get an accurate representation of how much damage it does.
Careful now.
Lightning dart.
Lumina, careful.
Okay. She's gonna heal. Wow, she did not fully heal. Okay. I was expecting her to fully heal after that. Okay, now he's stunned too, and he misses his steeled strike because he got interrupted. Now she's fully healed. Okay, thank you.
Really need it.
Still stunned. Okay, so they're just going to be stunned until they're dead.
Let's keep going.
Luna, you're not going anywhere. Almost 300k.
Okay.
Okay. That's unfortunate. Damn it. Getting hit is literally the worst thing that can happen.
Strike swift.
You're outmatched.
Okay, of course, missed. You gotta be kidding me. There goes 30 minutes of progress. I can't sit here for the next 6 hours picking away at her health.
A brilliant light.
And even then,
Let's finish this.
the longer I go in the fight, the more chances I have of making a mistake and getting her all of her health back. Like that. That's pretty close to all of her health. Yeah, okay, so that's... The only thing that I've done in this fight so far is lose 2 revive tents. I think right now, I'm just not going to continue this. So, I'm going to let her into this fight. And I am going to go and just do something else. We are not going to send in the reserve team. We are going to increase our expedition failed counter, and we are not going to retry the battle. The day after this attempt against Clea, the Game Awards happened, and Expedition 33 stole the show. Because of course it did. This game is fabulous. Upon winning the award for Game of the Year, Sandfall gave another nice surprise and released their DLC exactly 33 weeks after the base game's release. I took a few days to discover the new content that was added with the expansion before coming back to the run. Unfortunately, my motivation for dealing with the super bosses of the base game was very diminished after Clea fully healed herself before I ever managed to get her to her second phase. I'll let Stream Me explain from here. We're going to go back to the No Pictos run today. And we're just going to go straight to Lumiere. Beating these bosses is not impossible. It is just highly improbable. Clea has 10 million health. She heals 10% with every counter that you miss. So if you miss a single parry throughout the entire fight, which at minimum is an hour long, then she heals and adds another 12 to 15 minutes. Missing one parry is very detrimental to the actual timing of the fight. Simon, he's not impossible either. I don't have enough speed to get multiple turns to be able to revive party members. If they do die, I would have to fight him for 6 hours straight on a single fight, all the way from phase 1 to the end of phase 3. That's at least 6 hours of non-stop parrying. I would not make it that far. The rewards that we get for them, well, for Simon, you know, it's a sword, but that sword isn't really going to help too much. I think we have Contorso on Verso right now. Yeah, we have Contorso on him. So we can still get double hits for everything, not just for skill hits, but for everything. Energy Master we'd get from that. He would be very hard to beat because we very likely would not be able to use skills. And free aim shots get absorbed, so we'd only be able to do base attacks because he absorbs AP. Clea, she gives you Clea's life. Well, Clea's not in there, that's the Endless Tower. Clea gives you Clea's life, which is a picto, which we can't equip. Every boss in there gives you either... Well, they all have 100 million health. Easily, so none of them are gonna... We're not gonna get any of them. So we're just gonna go straight to Lumiere. We're going to finish the fight with Renoir. I don't know if we'll be able to beat him today, but we're gonna try. Spent a lot of time in Act 3 running around, throwing my head at a brick wall. So, it's time we throw it at something that we can actually break. Yeah, you can't actually get past these guys very easily. So this is going to be fun.
Just try it.
Danger!
This will hit everybody. Nice. Okay, he doesn't have that much health. I've had to fight a couple of these in the DLC
That's more like it.
when I was in Renoir's drafts. So they're not too bad. Okay. Now Verso's at S rank. And we have a couple of potential opportunities to do very big damage to this guy. And then give you some AP back, so that way you can do this. There we go.
Just try it.
Okay, at least there's a gradient counter at the end of that, so the counter is always going to happen. Okay. Alright. Reserve team, don't let me down. We can do this. Get you a virtuous stance. And then you can do Gustav's homage. How about that? Get some big damage in there. Okay, Sciel, you should be able to finish him off. In fact, this might finish him off. Yeah, there we go. Cool, first try.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
We can't really be any more ready than we are, Lune. So we're just gonna go. And we're going to throw ourselves another brick wall. This brick wall is not quite as tough as the other brick walls that I was trying to take on from the other super bosses that are in Act 3, though. He's tough, but he's not impossible. He is much more possible than the rest of them. Victor Borba absolutely killing it in the background.
I'm ready.
Okay, I have no idea how to deal with any of his attacks. That was lucky.
Not impressed.
Cool. Cool. We do this, and we can do buffed lightning dance next turn if she has enough AP. Let's see, how much is this gonna do? Not bad. You don't have enough to do what I want you to do right now, so neither do you. But you know what? I'm gonna give you an energy tent, so that way you can definitely do what I want you to do next time. No idea what this is gonna do. Been forever. You're gonna give yourself 5 shields, dude? Okay, cool. We can take off your shield and then do this. And do a bunch of damage. Okay, we can actually do this. Put some shields on you guys. Missed 1 parry. That's fine. Get some more burn. Nerd. You know, let's break you. I might kill him anyways. Phase 2. 40,000 damage. No, not quite. Close to 40,000 damage. 37,000 damage. We can counter this. We cannot counter that, apparently. Okay. We're gonna dodge. Damn it. I dodged right before the gradient thing instead of parrying. Monoco is going to have to heal. Which he can do. He can put shields and then heal. Yes. Put shields. And then revive. Alright, become defenseless. Slow down. That'll get us up to A rank with this. Actually, how much is Strike Storm? 5 hits, generates 2 additional perfection. You know what? Let's try it. Okay, that got me up to A rank as well. So not too bad. Dodge. Cool. We can do this. Let's not get the team wiped. Team wiped, okay. Well, Sciel and Sciel come out. Hopefully they don't immediately die. Because if they don't immediately die, then I can probably win. One more. Cool. Yeah, that looks like enough. Yeah. Okay, that was the end of the fight. I think that was 2 tries? Maybe 3? There is one more fight after this, though. Whew. Okay, this is the biggest point of contention in this game, is what ending do you pick? If you pick Sciel's ending, she stays in the canvas, everything seems all hunky-dory, but then you realize that she's basically like a puppeteer, pulling all the strings. It's hard to say that it's the wrong choice. It's hard to say that whether Sciel's choice or Verso's choice is the wrong choice, because neither is a good ending. Sciel's ending seems good on the surface, but if you look under the covers, it's bleak. Verso's ending looks bleak on the surface, but if you look under the covers, there's healing that can happen there. At the very end of Sciel's ending, you see her turning into the same thing that her mother was turning into in the canvas. Neither ending is good for Sciel. Neither ending is good for Verso. Neither ending is... well, Sciel's ending is better for the canvas. It depends on whose life you want to save. If Sciel stays in the canvas, she's not going to process her trauma and her grief the way that she should. She's just... the canvas is a... the canvas is a comfortable place for her to be. And growth and change doesn't happen from within the comfort zone. She can always create more canvases and go in and repair her burn scars and her ability to speak, but she's not going to be able to heal her mental and physical trauma in the canvas. She can only mask it. It's hard to actually decide which one is the best one. I went through this whole playthrough saying that Verso's ending is the correct one to choose, even though there isn't really a correct one to choose. But you know what? I said that I was going to pick Verso's ending, so I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm going to pick Verso's ending. So we're going to fight as Verso.
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other. Sciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
We've lived a long time, Mael. There are things we could never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
Your existence ends now.
What a horrible thing to say. Like, your existence ends now. Damn, Verso. That was the last fight.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
She is pissed. I always like the detail that she sits down. Because at the very beginning of the game, one of the things that she says is that as long as one of them still stands, their fight isn't over. And here she realizes there's no more fight. So she sits down. So to really answer the question, can you beat Expedition 33 with no pictos and no Lumina? The long answer is, yeah, you can beat it, but there are things out there that will chew you up and spit you out without a second thought. I tried for quite a while to take down some of the more challenging bosses, but in the end, the reward for the fight after several long hours of perfect parrying and never missing was not worth the effort. I'd love to be able to say that I beat Simon or Clea with no pictos and no Lumina, but the reality remains that I'm not able to focus on perfect timing for that long. The furthest I was able to take Clea was barely before her second phase, after about 30 minutes, where she would have immediately re-healed anyways because of the new and far more complicated attacks that she adds. As for Simon, well, he's not unfair in the same way that Clea is. While Clea recovers from every mistake that I make without exception, Simon can severely punish me for the mistakes I make, but it is still possible to avoid getting punished by him. There are rare instances where I can use Revive Tint or Lune's Rebirth to bring back a party member before Simon removes them from the canvas. I was able to get Simon below 50% health in his first phase so he can introduce his only new attack, but I didn't last for much longer after that. The biggest issue with Simon is just his overwhelming health pool. His first phase has about 7.5 million health. His second phase has over 45 million. I barely moved his health bar in his first phase, and it took me over an hour to get him down as far as I did. I am not physically capable of beating Simon's second phase with the rules of this challenge. So maybe that's my challenge to you. How far can you take the challenge? How many super bosses can you defeat? Is it even possible to beat the DLC bosses without Pictos or Lumina? Let me know in the comments or join my Discord and tell me what you think and if you've tried this challenge too. I'd really appreciate if you'd like and subscribe as well, since it will help the channel grow. I plan on doing a new game +5 with a 100 times enemy health challenge the next time I jump into the canvas. So come watch me live on YouTube or Twitch to see what I'm up to at the moment. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck if you try this challenge. You're gonna need it. I'll see you in the next one.